I am Dr. Pravina Piste, Professor in Chemistry at Ray Shikshan Sanstha's Arts, Science and Commerce College, Ramanagar, Borli. Now today we will study here the Organic Chemistry, paper 10th for the BSc part 3rd. The name of the topic is Infrared Spectroscopy. Our inspiration, founder of Ray Shikshan Sanstha, Padma Bhushan, Dr. Karmveer Bhaurav Patel. This video is for educational purpose only, no copyright infringement. This copyright belongs to its rightful owner. The credit goes to respective video music composers and singers. The pictures, images, names and or photographs shown and or depicted in this video tutorial are for representation purpose for ease of understanding the subject. The pictures, images, names and or photographs used are for educational purposes only. Now we will study here the infrared spectroscopy. Last video that we have studied the conditions which are required for the IR radiations and the fundamental group region. Now let us today we will study here the Hooke's law for the calculation of vibrational frequency and factors affecting on IR absorption frequency. Now see the points. The Hooke's law for calculation of the vibrational frequency. The assignment for the stretching frequency of the molecule can be done by the application of Hooke's law. Now in the application of the law, the two atoms and their connecting bonds are treated as a harmonic oscillator composed of two masses joined by a spring. See here. If the bond is stretched, then what happens? Then a restoring force pulls the two atoms together towards their equilibrium bond length, and if the bond is compressed, then the restoring force pushes the two atoms apart. If the bond is stretched or compressed and then released, the atoms get vibrates. The frequency of the stretching vibrations depends upon the masses of the atoms and the stiffness of the bond. The frequency and the amplitude are the characteristics of the vibrational motion. The covalent bond between the two atoms is analogous to a model prepared by joining two balls with the spring. The vibrational frequency of such a model is given by the law that is called as the Hooke's law. Now according to the Hooke's law, the vibrational frequency is directly proportional to the square root of the force constant, which is unique to a given bond. It also shows that the vibrational frequency is inversely proportional to square root of its reduced mass. Now see here this equation to calculate the vibrational frequency. Here the nu bar, that is the wave number. Nu is nothing but the frequency. Frequency is equal to 1 upon 2 pi into root of k. K is the force constant, mu is the reduced mass, and the reduced mass is calculated by m1 into m2 divided by m1 plus m2. The relationship indicates that the bond between the heavier atom vibrates at lower frequency and stronger bond between the atoms vibrate at the higher frequency. Now see the relation between the force constant, frequency and bond length. As the bond order increases, the force constant increases. Absolute frequency also increases when the bond length decreases. Now see the bonds: carbon-carbon single bond, carbon-carbon double bond and carbon-carbon triple bond. With respect to its, the force constant for the single bond is the 5 into 10 raised to 5, For the double bond 10 into 10 raised to 5 and a triple bond 15 into 10 raised to 5. It is increases from as the stiffness of the bond is increases. Now see the frequency is also increases. For the single bond 1300 to 800, for the double bond 1900 to 1500, and for the triple bond it is increases frequency, that is at the 2300 to 2000 per centimeter. But the bond length it is a decreases. For the single bond 1.54 angstrom, double bond 1.34 angstrom, and for the triple bond it is the 1.20 angstrom. Thus the bond between the heavier atoms vibrates at lower frequency and stronger bond between the atom vibrates at the higher frequency. The unit of the frequency in hertz, the wavelength is measured in the micron or the centimeter. Wave number is the reciprocal of the centimeter, that is the per centimeter, and we can convert the micron into the per centimeter, that is 2.5 micron is equal to 4000 per centimeter. Now how to calculate the reduced mass of the diatomic molecules? Now already we have seen the how to calculate the reduced mass, that is the mu is equal to m1 into m2 divided by m1 plus m2. This formula is used for only the diatomic molecule to calculate the reduced mass. Now here I have given the example, that is the CH, OH and NH. For the CH, mu is equal to 1 into 12. The carbon atomic weight is the 12, hydrogen 1 divided by 1 plus 12, that is the 0.92. For the OH, 1 into 16 divided by 1 plus 16, that is 16 divided by 17, that is equal to 0.94. And for the NH, that is 1 into 14 divided by 15, that is equal to 0.93. Now we will see the next part, that is the factors affecting on the IR absorption frequency. The first factor is that inductive effect and the resonance effect. It takes place on the carbonyl frequency. Now see the presence of the electron donating group, such as the alkyl group, which causes the plus I effect, which increases the single bond character of the carbonyl group and thus decreases the force constant. Hence the absorption frequency decreases when there is a electron donating group. Now see, when there is a electron withdrawing atom like the fluorine chlorine, this causes the minus I effect. This result increase in the bond order. Therefore, force constant increases, hence the absorption frequency also increases. See here the X is if there is a electron withdrawing group. Now see the example, here the acetaldehyde, acetone and the benzaldehyde. In the acetaldehyde there is a one only, here the electron donating group, here the two electron donating group here, and therefore it is a decreases, and there is a benzyl group, phenyl group, and therefore there is a, it showing a resonating effect, and that's why there is a decrease in the vibrational frequency. Now see here, if there is a electron withdrawing group, now see here there is a both electron donating group attached to the carbonyl group having the 715 per centimeter frequency. If one of the methyl group, the 3 hydrogens, when it is replaced by the fluorine atom, then Here it is a vibration frequency increases, it is increases up to the 1769 per centimeter. If all the hydrogen it has been replaced by the fluorine atom of the two methyl groups, then it is again increases up to the 1801. Now see here, also in acid halides and anhydrides. See, this one is the acid halides and anhydrides. The carbonyl stretching frequency is high due to the presence of electronegative atoms, that is -I effect. Now see the resonance effect. The resonance effect increases the single bond character, that is the beginning of a bond, and thus decreases the absorption frequency. Now see the first example. In acetamide, the CO stretching frequency is low, that is it is appear at the 1660 per centimeter. Now the second one, in case of the aromatic aldehyde, the phenyl group acts as the electron donating group as well as plays as the important role in the resonance. Thus both plus I effect and resonance energy increases the single bond character and thus decreases the absorption frequency. In benzaldehyde, the CO stretching frequency is low, which is appear at the 700 per centimeter. Similarly, in the acetophenone, see this is the acetophenone. The CO stretching frequency is low, which appears at the 1690 per centimeter. Now see the next one is the hydrogen bonding. Now the alcohols and the phenols show the absorption in the range of 3200 to 3600 per centimeter. The bands in the very broad due to the hydrogen bonding. The hydrogen bonding is of the two types. One of them is intramolecular hydrogen bonding and the second one is the intermolecular hydrogen bonding. The hydrogen bonding lowers the absorption frequency due to the lengthening of OH bonding. The two types of the bonding can be distinguished by dilution. If on dilution the bands becomes the sharp and absorbs at 3550 to 3600 per centimeter, it indicates the intermolecular hydrogen bonding. If there is no change in the position of the band, it confirms that the intermolecular hydrogen bonding, that is the salicylic acid. This is the example of the salicylic acid. Thus, the intermolecular hydrogen bond is stronger than the van der Waals, the forces. The hydrogen bonding brings about the remarkable downward frequency shifts. Stronger the hydrogen bonding, greater is the absorption shift towards the lower wavelength than the normal value. Now we have already studied the intermolecular, which shows the broad band, and intramolecular, which shows the sharp bands in the IR spectrum. The hydrogen bonding in OH and NH compounds deserve the special attentions. That is, for example, in case of the alcohols and the phenols or enols and the chelates. Now see the steric effects. The steric effects also modify the stretching frequencies. Consider the carbonyl frequencies of the following cyclic ketones. Now see the cyclohexanone, which shows at the 710 per centimeter, cyclopentanone 740 per centimeter, cyclobutanone appears at the 775 per centimeter, while the cyclopropanone, which shows at the 1818 per centimeter. Consider the carbonyl frequencies of this one of the cyclic ketone. As the ring size increases, the angle strain in the ring also increases. This increases the carbonyl stretching frequency. That is, when the angle strain increases, the carbonyl stretching frequency also increases. Now see the bond angles. It has been found that the highest carbonyl frequencies arise in the strained cyclobutanone. This can be explained in terms of the bond angle strain. The CO bond angle is reduced below the normal angle of the 120 degree, and this leads to increased S character in the CO bond. Greater the S character causes the shortening of the CO, and thus the CO stretching occurs at the higher frequency. In case of the bond angles is pushed outwards above the 120 degree, the opposite effect operates, and due to this region, ditertibutyl ketone absorbs at the 1697 per centimeter as the result of the CO stretching. Now for the next video, visit the Rayet Shikshan Sanstha's YouTube channel Rayet Knowledge Bank. Now thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.